All right. Good evening, everybody. And how are we all doing? Hope we're doing well. So, I am continuing within the wretched domain. Yesterday, I managed to get through 3 of the levels. The Crucible of Souls, the Red Rose Garden, and the Boundaries of the Living. Okay, sorry, the Red Throne is what I should say. And we have a nice, shiny, brand new Angry Mace. The Mace of Devastation to show for it. And now I am here in this place of... Got 4 of those. I should probably keep that in mind for later. Might be able to start using 1 or 2 of those. Now I'm here in a place of metal and spikes. Not exactly the most welcoming thing, and as I trialed yesterday, these are insta-death spikes, so I really don't want to fall on them if possible. It looks like there's going to be some environmental hazards other than the spikes. Definitely a place of hissing steam pipes. Good. Well, that was a bit of a waste of a secret, I guess. nothing there. Me backing out of that. Let's see how they handle it. Here we guys. Yeah, crush. Oh, for fuck's sake! Are you fucking kidding me? A fucking touch-sensitive pusher? Oh my god, I hate this fucking place already. I really did not think I was going to see something like that happen. I'm gonna call this now. I am going to absolutely hate this fucking place because it's gonna be all about the environmental crap. I can already tell I'm gonna hate this zone a hell of a lot. That was absolutely, disgustingly fucking beginner's trap-esque. Literally. Here's an artifact. Oh, by the way, here's a push button. Yeah, fuck you. Go back and redo that earlier again. Thanks. I guess I'll just have to quick save every time I see a fucking artifact next to any one of those metal walls then. Like in any room. Fool is me thinking I can make a little bit of quick progress. Start the night. No, it's alright, mate. It's alright, mate. Just fucking kill me. I don't want to fucking bother this fucking attempt anyway. Yeah, I was enjoying Wrath until the game decided here's an artifact, here's a crusher that pushes you straight into an insta-death spike pit. I am going to absolutely fucking hate this area! Because of that. It's one of those nasty, horrible areas. And I fucking sensed it. From the moment that I saw that, I thought it's going to be one of those type of areas. A really, really nasty, horrible type that are all about the environmental hazards, which means every step you take has to be really careful. My least favorite in any game. I mean, I play patiently for a couple of minutes and get screwed over by not anticipating one trap. Very unpleasant. But now at least I know to expect it, I suppose. I see a metallic wall, I know not to trust it. For the rest of this area. Ugh. Don't need that. It's here. Hey, serious? Hey, Corn King. How's it going? Why is it so quiet? It's quiet, quiet. There we go. So does that mean these are also instant death? They probably are, aren't they? Ugh. Oh, they're not instant death because they have no fucking bat. Well, I'm glad that isn't instant death at least. Come on. You're like the fastest enemy, and yet you can't go through these two nasty crushers. Some of them out, these widows would be willing to drop off into the lava, but here, no, we wait at the other side of these crushers. And yeah, I have seen you redeem, by the way. I'm just gonna wait till I get back to my earlier thing. What the heck? Widow hiding in non-secret compartment. I guess. Damn, I just want to get through. Look at that. Like I charge forward and it's like, no. There's no window for me to get through safely. What the fuck? There's a secret under there. No, this is the other one where there isn't a secret. Wow. 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 That is fucking tight. You either get that fucking right or you goddamn lose a bunch of health. Not insta-kill. Basically, but, you know. Maybe not that far off. Yeah, alright, let's take a look at this for a moment. You tell me that's an instant, you tell me that is an instant, right, I'm sorry game. Now I'm going to take my 2 minutes. Right, look at this fucking wall. Please, in any conceivable, sensible, in any logical sense, tell me how a player is supposed to know that is an instant push wall. You know, in a new area with a kind of wall that has never been utilized in the game up to this point, in something that doesn't even look particularly like it's a typical trap. If you tell me, oh, by the way, that's an instant push wall, it's designed to cut you into the spikes and instantly kill you for not anticipating that very routine artifact grab. I'm sorry, I know I'm not supposed to get angry at video games. That is legit BS. There is no way you can tell that particular metal wall is going to push you into the spikes. If there was a clue or some indication, then fair enough, but I don't see any indication. All I see is there's an artifact next to a metal thing. If you go, I mean, unless I missed something and it's the floor, but either way, the floor also doesn't indicate being a bounce pad. No, it was a push wall. I was pushed onto the spikes. Like, I'm actually going to save the game here because I don't want to redo that section. But I'm going to have to check this out. Has it been 2 minutes yet? I don't think it has. I think it's needs to be like another minute. But yeah, I had a bad feeling about this earlier when instant death spikes came into the equation. And also because it's a machine area, so, you know, I mean, Quake had levels of environmental hazards that were annoying to deal with too, so no doubt Wrath had to add an annoying environmental level where the environments were the worst part of that level. It's only fitting, I suppose. But yeah. We're going to save here, and I'm going to go check out what actually is that, because I'm pretty sure that is terrible, terrible level design. If you have not given any warning to the player. Thank you very much for the follow, CamiLatch_01. I have paused the game because there is a redeem by Sirius for me to calm down for 2 minutes, which I have decided to take while I try and get over this stupid trap. Alright, I think it's been 2 minutes. Alright, let's get back to the game. Alright, first, save. Right. I want to check this out. So I walk up here. I am going to the artifact. I am now somehow on an invisible wall. That is an instant push. I am also somehow not dead. Now I am dead. Okay. Let's assess this again. I am in a metal area. I have seen push walls like this on spikes. I now come up to this innocent looking artifact with a metal wall that looks like it's part of the thing. It looks like it's part of the thing. It doesn't give you any indication that it is part of a structure. There are no indications. The artifact is even on the other side. But you go over here and it tries to push you. It fails on this occasion. Okay, now I can clearly see there's a mechanism behind it. However, I am going straight over here and it failed. Okay. This time it did not fail. Now I know what this type of wall is to be avoided. But let's keep in mind this is after I innocently went over and got pushed off of it. So now I know if I see this kind of wall texture, be careful, it's a push wall. This is the first time in Wrath that I have come across this push wall. As a level designer, you do not introduce surprise bullshit like this without teaching the player that it exists. If you want to surprise the player with this, do it in a non-lethal manner. Like, instead of pushing me into a instant death spike pit, you push the player into a non-instant death pit. That way the player can associate the wall. You will replace this with a pit of a few enemies or something. The player gets surprised and has to kill the enemies. They climb back up, they go back down, they see it's a push wall. Now they know that they need to be really careful around this particular type of wall texture for the rest of the level. There's another wall. I wonder what happens if I go near it. Nothing, because it's too thick to be a typical push wall, I guess. But this one particular thing is now a texture type that I need to be wary of because it's very small. I am sorry, this is a terrible thing to do. It doesn't matter the fact that there's a chance that you don't get pushed into instant death spikes. The fact is that it's possible at all is awful. This is not how you should design a level, or any kind of new thing, period. This level because of all the instant small spike drops. Yeah, I'm declaring it right now, this is the worst level of Wraith. Just for that and the fact that we have spikes. I want out of this level as fast as possible. Back to better levels. I'm gonna have to like watch, I mean, that's a very small gap, but you know, I'm trying to be mobile here. Oh, sorry, I got pushed by the same wall. Sure is a fun level. Yeah, I'm skipping. I just want out of this level already. I already have had enough of this level. Get me the fuck out of this level, please. Do not want to be in this level anymore. Ah, come on! Why do I keep falling in that fucking pit? Why is this one fucking area so fucking hard to get through? Why? Jesus fucking Christ. I swear to God, if I was allowed to quick save every fucking fight, I would. I honestly would at this point. I'd just go key, F2. Go away! Go away! Go away! I don't want to get killed because I fall into a spike pit. Because apparently that's the biggest fucking hazard in the level. Spikes, instant death drops and crushers. Am I okay to proceed? Are you sure the ceiling's not going to crush me next? See, the steam introduces the correct hazard. I know it's there. If I get hit by the steam, it's my own fault because I saw it coming. Now if I see anything metal, I'm just going to be suspicious. It means I have to be careful with my own mobility in this level. As well, because there's so many areas that might decide to put me into an instant spike pit. This level 1. So now I don't trust any metal textures. That could be a bounce pad for all I know. Puts me on edge for the entire level. You know? Who knows what other things might just decide to be like nasty traps. All it does make me want to do is get out of this level and move on to the next one as soon as bloody possible. I can't actually see. Yeah. So, yeah, sorry, we seem to have joined in on a really awkward raft level. Yeah, that. You know what? Just take the shrine straight away. Take the shrine. Alright. Hi, Camulac. Hope you have. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. How's your evening going? Nice. So you had to join at a rather awkward time. On a rather awkward level. Hopefully things will improve. Yeah, right, you're going to touch that. I'd rather make sure every single area is cleared first. I don't even trust this platform. I won't be surprised if there's some other bullshit trap immediately on that. Oh, I actually do need that artifact in the middle. I don't want to touch the fucking gate. I do not trust it. Well, get off the thing, so either a crusher, an instant death spike pit, or something else. I can only trust this game to have enemies that. Oh my god, it's not over yet. I guess not. And I swear to God, if I just get killed by some random... Oh God, this donut one again? I just gotta skip that. Jeez, man. Fine by me. Do I like to press this button, I wonder? Not sure what it actually does, but... Okay, well, scared of the water. Get the fuck off. Oh, phew, not dead. Alright. Okay. Okay. Ah, maybe it opens it. Yeah. Let's see what this coffer chest has. Not bad. Alright, bye, spider chest. See you later, I guess. Cool. Spider chest. Okay to trust this one? Nope. hopefully I've not scared away the new foe immediately. Is just putting out any kind of thing there. Now I'm going to find out that I had someone who came in and that was their first impression of my stream. Okay, I feel calmer now. You could all come out of hiding or whatever. Yeah, I just feel bad. I might have just scared away a new forward. But it came in at a really awkward time. And it's like, ah! Not doing what I'm trying to do, of course, but, you know. Oh, an artifact that doesn't have an instant death pusher in it. How nice. There's the mace again. Don't trust those, even though they look like falling parts. Don't trust them. Whoa. Yeah, be careful. Of course. I mean, I don't have to pick that up, do I? Because I already have the weapon. So it's just pointless to pick it up in the first place. Moving on. No. Alright. Well, I suppose since I will humour the game slightly. Oh wow, they actually closed up the spike. Now I have 30 charges on this thing. Suppose if I get another 10 and I use this on the final boss, do I just kill it in one hit? Like, it's really interesting they left in all these areas in each part of this hooked up this weapon to be demonstrated. Oh no, I suspect that's a fake pit or something. I'm not trusting that at all. The game is also a little bit louder today than my voice. Okay. A tiny bit louder. Okay. I can lower the volume a little bit of the game. Yeah, let's lower it down to 26. See if that helps any. Right. Okay, moving on. Is that a fucking... Oh, it is. Charge, boy. That's a lot better, thanks. Yeah, no. Also have a good look at the statue. It looks like the shepherd. Yeah, looks like the shepherd. Oh no. Does that mean the shepherd's gonna be the last boss or something? There could be only one. I guided you. Yeah, if we could, we need a long talk with them. Yeah, why is there a statue of you here? Why do I not trust this spike pit when this... I'm sorry, I literally now do not trust anything in this level. I should be able to, but I don't feel I can anymore. I mean, I have just saved recently, so we should be fine if this is something else. Maybe not. That looks gory. Damn it. There's like 10 plasma that I could have needed. I would have liked those. Ew. Back the fuck off. Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Thank you! You have put enough bullshit in this level. You are not allowed any more. Get the fuck out. You're not allowed any bullshit in this level. You've done enough of that. Yeah. Fucking throwing those guys like that. Yeah, now it's the time of jump indeed. Yay, I got some ammo for this box. Feel better now. Can use it to deal with those. It's over here. We can add that dark armor to give me some protection. Okay. You take it calm, just relax. I don't need that right now. I also don't need this. Do I? No, I don't. I'll happily trigger the spawn though, in case I do decide to go back to it later. Or whatever. never know. I think we're good. Whoever's here, they like to collect these skulls, it looks like. Where are these shots coming from? Oh. Answer that question, I guess. Fuck off. Oh, baby, a shrine. Might use it in a minute. Let me just clear out this area first or something. Alright. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Hey, Carl 442. How's my stream going today? It's going okay, thank you. I am not a streamer yet, but wondering to start it. Oh, thank God, you're not one of those people who are about to try and sell me graphic design or a link. You're one of those genuine people. There's not a statue of the shepherd. How weird. That's why I'm visiting other stream to see how things work as well as to make new friends, probably. You are wondering to start out streaming, are you? Oh, that's cool. I remember when I wanted to be when I started out in 2009. You know, when you first start out streaming, it's a pretty exciting thing. You know, you go from playing like video games by yourself to playing in front of an audience. It's pretty satisfying, honestly. But nowadays, it's definitely harder to get your own sort of small audience because there's just so many streams out there and so many, like, people to watch, you know? The problem is you don't play games except Candy Crush in your phone. So your only game is Candy Crush. You would probably get people who would watch that. I don't know who, but you would probably get people who would watch that. Maybe, like, if you're playing for the first time... Oh, it won't be your first time, will it? Well... Maybe you could try other mobile phone games or something. I don't know if I should save or not. So I'm just going to check something real quick. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I'm just checking something. Bear with me a second. Sorry. Just checking something. Oh, man. I really did scare away that other person. Well, that sucks. I just had that horrible feeling that because they joined at the wrong time that I scared them off. And then they're no longer... I mean, they could have been a bot or something for all I know, but... Yeah, I seem to have scared them away. That's a shame. Thanks for the appreciation. I shall work on it and hope get better result. If you are comfortable with it, I can take your Discord server for tips. Oh, okay. I don't really give out my Discord server to people I don't... Yeah, okay. Now that is a lot more further of a metal one-time trap sort of thing. Because I had time to react to the bloody thing. Now, the difference there was a noise, there was time, and I was able to react. That was a lot better way to implement something completely... Okay, yeah, now I see these things, I don't want to go anywhere near them. I have learned the rather ugly way not to trust those particular... things. I really hope they're not weird and like horrible. I don't even trust them to not go all the way out. Ah! Fucking hell, they really do just pop out. Like, just like that. Ugh. Why do you need my Discord server for tips when I can just give it to you now? Like, right on stream. I am literally talking to you right now. so you don't need my Discord server. You are literally talking to the streamer right this second. I can attempt this. Ooh, nice. Fuse and abuse. Slice, sinew, cut, limb, skin flay, bone break. This are somatic industry. Pipe wrought and rivet worked, and bolt the flesh together. That is infernal majesty, and thus a new breed, new blood. Blood and iron, and chaos for all. Bloody heretics. Am I right? Alright, I need to go down, I think. Probably. Yeah, looks like I might head down here. Well, there's the yellow key. Ugh. Yeah, if you're like genuinely curious, Carla442, you can feel free to ask me. I don't think they're serious though, man, unfortunately. If there's one thing I have sadly lamented in the last couple of years of being a streamer, it's the increasing lack of genuine first-time viewers these days. Goodness knows there's been quite a few times in the past where someone joins the channel, follows the channel, and immediately tries to sell you the graphic design shit, or a website, or, you know, they come in at the wrong time and then luckily I scared them off because I get a bit mad at the game. Or whatever. I mean, I don't blame them for that one, it's just unfortunate timing on their part. I'm not gonna be proud of that, but, you know, that's the way I am, I'm afraid. But I'm just tired. It just depressed me a little bit because I used to like, you know, a few years ago, someone would be. I mean, the feature of the first time chatter is like, oh, cool, a new person has found the channel, awesome. Someone new to maybe become, you know, tell me, you know, to talk to interact with. It's like, nah, they just want to sell you a fucking. They just want to sell their shitty product or whatever. It depresses me a little bit, honestly. You know, as a streamer. Chats are no longer as interactive as they used to be because a lot of people just work in Discord instead. And then there's people like just fucking sell you stuff. Yeah, you hit that wall, buddy. You hit that wall good. I cut his arm off. That's it. In a specific way. Yeah, but why are they after my Discord server? And why did they stop talking since they asked me that? Because they want the Discord server so they can do some kind of fucking malware linky scam bullshit. And a lot of people message me on Twitch about that. Oh, please give me your Discord. No! How about fuck off? I don't want to give you my Discord. I don't know who you are. I think it just left. You know how I can prove that to you? One, I've lost a follower suddenly, and two, if I go to my handy dandy little follower mover Twitch tool, I bet they're not even there anymore. You'll have to excuse my cynicism, but I've come across quite a few people like this exactly. Yeah, they're not even following anymore. So, they literally came in just to try and get my Discord server, and once they realized I wasn't biting, they left immediately and unfollowed. So, this has been a great stream so far. I start out by getting killed by insta spikes, then I gain a spam follower and maybe a potentially genuine follower, and then... Well, they might have also been the same, to be fair, you don't know. Oh well. Anyway, I need to get that. How do I get to that key? I'm missing something. Whoa, shit, that was close. Maybe screwed the pooch on that one. Ah. I can completely skip part of this. I can get myself a dark helm. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Yeah. Well, it won't be the first time I've put off a person very quickly upon them entering, you know. and it feels like streaming in general is a bit less, slightly less, a lot less interactive when I remember it 5 years ago. But I guess fit the times, they are changing, you know? Also, in all seriousness, I actually don't know where I'm going here. Feels like it. I genuinely am not 100% sure what I'm supposed to do. I know what the yellow key is, but what am I meant to be doing here? Oh, for fuck's sake! Why is it snap back immediately? Oh my god! Wait, what's the fucking pattern behind these? The pattern seems to be as soon as they fucking come into play, as soon as you step anywhere near it, bam, they push. Even though they're retracting. I thought they're in a pattern, but they're also dying to come out. So I have to crouch on them instead. I fucking hate these things. Oh, irritating. Alright, what? What? Oh my god, there's a switch down there. Fucking moron. I wonder where I'm going. There's a fucking switch here. That'll answer me. That'll solve it. There we go. So I know it. So I've wasted a soul tether, I think. Possibly. Maybe. No, but I am serious about that. And I've not just noticed it on my channel. I've noticed it on other people's channels. Like about 5 years ago, when I used to stream on here and on other streams, people in chats were... This is not everywhere and always, but I've noticed that in some of the people I've watched and so forth, and just a general thing, like in the actual chat itself, there's a lot less conversation sometimes. Sometimes the streamer can be playing and maybe people just watching, and it's... I'm not using the graph maze. I think after the last boss. I don't know if either you or Sirius have noticed that. I really think I'm just gonna go ahead and start using the raft maze. I mean, this is clearly meant to be powering up the raft maze, isn't it? Like, here's some easy souls. But I don't really need to use it. The only thing I can think to use this for is it's the BFG. You know, if I'm in a really tight spot and I suddenly gotta deal with a dozen tough enemies in a tight area and I need to get out of jail precard button, I will use the weapon, I guess. Yeah. Yes, that is true. It's just a general thing I get. I just remember there used to be a lot more chat in everyone's streams in general. Not all the time maybe, but a lot more chatty. And now it's I go to streams and sometimes in streams I've watched for years on occasion, it does feel like there are larger periods of quiet. I mean, I think the way people watch streams has changed in the last couple of years, most definitely. I definitely think a lot more people do watch streams in the background while they're doing something else, as opposed to like watching always directly or something. Like lurking is a lot more of a thing, you know? I've got lava in here, but I don't think lava's in there. Hey, Eljan, how's it going? Good to see you. What I meant to do at all. Oh yeah, no, you. I know that. And I messed up. Shit. No, I mean, I. To be clear, I'm not complaining about this necessarily. I am just as guilty of lurking in backgrounds and sometimes doing something else while I watch the stream, I'll admit. I mean, you can probably tell by the fact that you hear me say, like, oh, it's quiet. You can tell I'm not used to it all the way, but I've adapted, I understand. I'm just saying, you know. I'm not bothered about the workers. The workers are fine. If you want to work, go ahead. Those guys, but I just save immediately. They got banned 2 days because in lobby with a cheater, apparently. What do you think about this, John? You got banned because you were in a lobby with a cheater and you didn't know that. You still hear the first note of the DVD theme in the background music. That sounds pretty lame to me. Elgen, to be honest. How many switches are there here? Quite a few. Might be going to clear this whole area because it feels like something pretty complicated is coming up. I didn't even press the bloody thing yet. I swear, I didn't even press it. I didn't even press it yet. Wait. Let me actually press it. It's spawning. It's quite crazy. Maybe it's a younger viewer demographic and they don't like to check us too busy watching the stream, TikToking and playing Shadowwind. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. Ew, ew, man. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. It's not all the time, and it's not it's just what I perhaps what I'm all as used to in the like. I see, we're forming part of the top, whatever. Any more switches we need to press? Or is that all? Or is that going to be enough? That's probably enough, actually, unless I'm supposed to get all the way up there, too. But I think the idea of you being banned because you were in the same lobby as a cheater is BS. Honestly. I mean, if you genuinely didn't know a cheater, it's a shame you can't really appeal that. But sometimes these bans done in video games are tending to be done by algorithms and not by actual human beings, which is really frustrating. Yeah, that's definitely a thing that's not just a DVD problem. I know I've heard about stories on like Microsoft with the Xbox, like people get banned by bots for certain things, and because it's a bot that does it, like. Oh. It looks like there's a switch I have missed somewhere. It's not quite fully over to the other side to the sigil yet. Damn. So what switch have I missed then? Snag that one. There must be another one that I've not pressed. Somewhere. Press that one. But nah, I mean, I don't mind people working. I'm just more disappointed in, like, the people who come into chats, say hi, and then want to sell you stuff, you know. I genuinely miss the fact that I have to always be cynical of a new person entering a chat room. You know, always expecting them to be like some kind of shitty bot or whatever. Or someone selling things or whatever, instead of just being like, you know. I mean, I still get people who are genuine first-time new viewers and whatnot, but it's a bit depressing to think I'm doing a random stream and someone comes along like that. And it's like, whoa, you know, the lifeblood of, you know, being happy to meet a new face. It's like, nah, I just want to sell you something. It's just very depressing. Yeah, they actually messaged me on the Twitter after the stream as well. That'd be feel nice. It was nice to do a... I always used to enjoy doing that, actually, when I was... Oh, there we go. There's a switch I've been missing. Oh, shit. Yeah, I've always wanted to do that ever since I started streaming on here. Like, it's always nice, like, you know, especially back when I was back in the days of the Doom Prime. It's always nice to go, hey, let's go find another streamer that's, like, got a couple of viewers, send them our raid, and hopefully, you know, encourage them to keep going, you know. Hey, I've been raid for 10 people, or 30 people. Cool. It always feels nice to sort of raid down. In terms of metrics, I should say. Rather than, like, raid someone who's already got more viewers than you and is fine with it, you know. Make a lot of difference when you're kind of streaming by yourself and then suddenly 20 people join. There's my relic. And there's my ride. He can rage. Oh, shut up, man. Rage Shadow Winds. A catfish tactic of big streamers to eat the little one's viewers. Or maybe for those streamers it is. You know? Maybe some people do probably use it for that. I mean, pure altruism is a hard thing to find, honestly, but, you know, I might gain out of it. Hey, maybe they'll come follow my channel afterwards and they'll hang out, but, you know, the difference is that I actually don't mind if they follow or not. I'm just happy to spread the love of the viewers to other people and, you know, help other streamers out. Because, you know, I get raided by, well, used to. Still sometimes do. I used to get raided by, like, King Dime back in the day, you know. He'd suddenly bring on, like, 90 people plus, you know. And it's always felt nice. Hey, you know, stream aim down in that regard, you know. Give someone who's struggling to get viewers and motivation, give them some people to talk to for a bit, you know, encourage them. Even if you know, nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy if they do end up following and hanging out in the chat with. I mean, hell, that's how I've discovered some people used to do that. But at the same time, you know, I'm not doing it just for that reason. I am literally doing it for the reason of I have quite a few people, you know, I want to give people who have like one or two sort of people watching a stream on Twitch to give them some encouragement to keep going. I know, right? It's a nice cool area, isn't it? The one has no appreciation of the intricacies of mortal lives. It is too remote. Does this realm truly seem so awful? Now that industry and spirit have been brought together? So much waste. So much still to be done. Yeah, right, Mr. Shepherd. We need to talk about the fact you were in that previous location. You're not off the hook yet. I'm not into that celebrity. I don't want to be one either. It's not what I'm in this for. So I would definitely say that, yeah, there's probably are some big streamers that use it as a catfish tactic, and when I do it, you know, not going to deny that it's nice if that person follows afterwards and hangs out for a bit, but I generally am doing it to try and give smaller channels some viewers and encourage them to keep going, you know. If I didn't care, I wouldn't do it, or as much as I did back then and still do. I would just not give a shit. You know, sometimes I do just raid one of the regular peoples just for give people somewhere to go, you know. We fell off. Alright, the fifth and final area. What have you got in store for us? I deliberately saved this one for last because it looked the coolest. The blood pits. Hey Dave. Oh, look at that. The enemy cows have magically doubled. I guess they must have fixed that bug. Good job. Oh, I'm down to 29 quick saves. Damn. I better keep a fallen below 30 quick saves. Time to be more efficient. I guess. Yeah, and my purpose is genuine. You know. I'm trying to encourage other... I mean, I tend to raid a lot of Doom streamers. That's what I used to do. I raid Doom streamers to try and encourage people to keep playing Doom games. It certainly looks like it's going to at least be partly organic. Yeah. I mean, stone and wood. Feels like you're going down or up. Just out of reach. Cool effect, actually. Blood. Lots and lots of blood. Yeah, raiding didn't used to exist in the early days of Twitch. In fact, I used to remember a lot of people just hosted people. It used to just be hosting, didn't it? Like, you had hosting, and then you could auto-host people so that people would auto-host quite a bit, you know? Hosting was basically like... Well, sometimes you could raid someone, even if you weren't streaming, you'd host them. And then what would happen is if you followed that person, you'd see they were hosting someone. Well, a lot of you know this probably, but the sake of those who don't. Yeah, basically if you hosted a channel, when you were viewed as if you followed that person on Twitch and they were hosting someone, you would be linked to the person host channel. It'd be like, John Suitepee is now hosting Dave Verduring, and then it'd be a link of Dave's stream in my sort of thing. And the thing is, you could have several people hosting the same channel. So like, if you had like 3 or 4 of your followers all hosting the same person, then you know you'd be more encouraged to go there. And then I used to like that to some extent. The auto hosting I never did, but I used to manually host people after my streams. And then for some reason they got rid of it and they replaced it with these raids. Everyone had that one kid in class at some point used to draw guts to draw glasses. That's normal, right? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I used to remember that. I don't know why they got rid of that. The host thing I could understand, they replaced it with raiding. But I don't know why they got rid of the feature where if you had friends on Twitch. And then they just got rid of the feature to even see your friends list anymore. Like, you used to have a nice friends tab. And you could see, like, if a friend was watching a channel and you could go and watch them. I cannot understand why they ever got rid of that. Like, at all. Ew. Oh, I just wasted that beacon. Oh. Yeah, perhaps. I just found that very useful because if someone was watching someone, then, you know, they could have just tweaked it so it maybe couldn't see if you were following, but nah, they just got rid of it. That's the reason. Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah, that's true, man. About to get all angry again. Angry and wrathful. Ew, what the fuck? No thanks, buddy. Definitely do not appreciate getting blindsided by one of you. No thanks. Come on, hit the target. Yeah, brand loyalty is just... I thought you just made that turn up. Huh. Oh yes, it was actually a penetration through both. Sweet. Is that failed once? I just impaled. Yeah. Yes. Take that, you bastards. Let's have a look at this. Shitification is a term coined by writer Cory Doctorow in November 2022 to describe a pattern of decreasing quality observed in online services like Amazon, Facebook, Google, Twitter, Bandcamp, Reddit, Uber, and Unity. He's also used the term platform decay. Okay, he described in a blog post. Here's how platforms die. First, they are good to their users. Then they abuse their users to make things better for their business customers. Finally, they abuse those business customers to claw back all the value for themselves. Then they die. I call this end-shitification. It is a seemingly inevitable consequence arising from the combination of the ease of changing how a platform allocates value, combined with the nature of a two-sided market where a platform sits between buyers and sellers, hold each hostage to the other, raking off an ever larger share of the value that passes between them. I see. I think. So, because of the lack of choice, you know, yeah, I would agree with part of it, I guess, as a thing. It mainly comes down to the fact that it's kind of a monopoly. You could watch videos elsewhere on the internet for all your stuff, but it's hard, it's awkward, and YouTube just exists. You could stream somewhere else, but Twitch exists, and it's hard to get away from the fact that Twitch has all these features and whatnot. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, shrine. Cool. Might be time to bust out the shrine, I think. Yep. Definitely time. Nice try. Never mind. Now I have 40 charges. This thing must be fit to burst. thing that puts me off this game is its lack of character. It seems very generic. Kind of quaky, but doesn't really stand apart on its own, if you know what I mean. I would say there's definitely a sense of immersive exploration to this that I do like. It's like kind of an adventure. Now, I do wonder if someone who has played a lot more Quake would probably have a very different opinion on this kind of thing. You know, would they see this as its own entity? Being that I'm a lot less familiar with custom Quake stuff compared to like custom Doom stuff. You know, like when I'm playing I'm playing like demos or games based on the GZ Doom engine, you know, you're looking for that kind of difference that is different from like saying, oh, I could find this in a typical GZ Doom mod of relatively decent quality. I guess that will be a similar case with with stuff like this to some extent, at least. I guess. For me, I would say the fact there's a sort of feeling of exploring the levels, and there are weird destructible environment, or some scripting for destructible stuff. I've actually really enjoyed walking around the environments of the levels, you know. But I'd have to agree with you. Yesterday, I did actually say about one particular level, this really does feel like it might have been a Quake map once. You know, I see what you mean. I think this does enough to distinguish itself, but this is from the perspective of someone who's more used to Doom and Quake. I would say that Raph has done enough. It's very about the exploration. It's got nice ambience. The weapons are nice. All the weapons seem to have some kind of use and are pretty cool. But yeah, it does sometimes feel a bit Quake-ish. The blade is definitely a cool melee weapon. I do like the fact that the melee weapon is actually useful beyond the initial, after a while. Like, you can use it to gib enemies. It's a nice little maneuverability thing. The blade is pretty good. But I get what you mean. You know, I have the same thing with like, I remember having that exact same criticism with like Mala Pitaka, you know, the currently in development game that's got like the really massive sorts of arenas. You know, aside from the fact that the very basic corridor combat, it's like, okay, this feels like just a hyperactive Doom WOD. It's always, I think, a challenge that you would get with games based on certain engines. You know, I'm sure other Quake games have had this problem, will have this problem as well. You've got to do something that distinguishes yourself from the average Quake map, or, you know, Doom Mega War, something like that, you know. Which, to be fair, with the Hellforge games, they are doing, from what I've seen. Sulaco, Beyond Sunset, Relentless Frontier, Divine Frequency, you know, things that you can tell are on the Doom engine, but they really don't feel like typical experiences that you would get from the playing the average Doom one sort of thing. I do like these widow enemies though, they're pretty cool. Whoa! I didn't know they give the fucking one shot. Bloody hell, just like, get out of my way! Well, yeah, it does. I'm guessing then that when you see this, you think like, oh, this looks really cool, but I've played Quake stuff that's like this a dozen times, and while it looks nice with the graphics and whatnot being in the dark places, I'm looking for something a bit more. Yeah, fair enough. I can certainly vouch that this does feel very Quakey in some parts, but then some parts do feel like it just feel Wrathy, like its own thing. But I could also say I do not have enough experience playing custom Quake stuff to really be able to add more than that. That being said, I do like the exploration of levels. There's not been a dull level in this game from what I've played at all. Why am I not allowed to jump up to that? Oh man, I want to get that fucking plasma. No, 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 no! Come on! Suitepee, fuck you. God damn it. Might have come back to that. Yes. There we go. All right. 5 more sniper shots. It's all I really wanted. Was the snipers. Also, this is playing on medium, so I'm not playing on like the hardest difficulty. Kind of glad, really. I don't think I'd be doing a lot. I think I'd be struggling a lot more on hard in some areas. Oh my god, the thing is moving around like crazy. Well, that was a waste of some fangs. Might have needed those. I don't like how the ammo for these guys has to cool down when you pop it in certain ways before you're allowed to actually get it. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely well made, and hey, it came out. Had to wait like, what was it, 5 years for it to complete. I mean, from what I'm basing this off the fact that I think the first episode was released, or early access was in 2019, I think. This game had a delay to come out. Finally came it 5 years later. I'm just hoping that this is the beginning of the year where all these early access long shots are finally just getting out there, you know. There's like a golden year that's in the making somewhere where suddenly a large quantity of a bunch of early access hopefuls all just come out all at once. Oh! That's like about the third or fourth time now a zombie's managed to get a hit on me. Yeah. I think I have to fall down there. Alright, let's go. Maybe you should. Might not be a bad idea. Any more? Guess not. Okay. Ooh. Yikes, no. Let's not do that. Thanks. All my health disappearing. No, 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 no. That's good. The main game, I'm gonna sound like a broken record here, but the main game I am looking forward to coming out this year is Coven. Poor shrine. Good timing. Let's pop you away third. Oh my god, that's a big guy. Two big guys. What, sorry? Two big guys. Coven. Yeah, I was referring to Coven. I played it. It's a game that I played an early access demo of. I think it was 2 years ago. And it was so cool. It's a game where you play as a witch and you eat body parts of people to gain health and things. And you also cast spells and whatnot. These are symbols, by the way. I think the eyes from the sanitarium to be returned at some point. Yeah, there's been a demo for like 2 years. Definitely play it, it's so good. I certainly found it to be really fun anyway. Oh, it actually does close if you shoot it. Which I somehow feel I'm supposed to do. It's time for your eye exam. Ho ho ho. I'll just wait for the power up to wear off. Ooh, nasty. Alright. I guess that's that. Oh, still 6 enemies left. Somewhere. Alright. Whatever. I can use a shrine to heal before the last boss anyway. Not worried about that. Gosh. And now for the boss, which I get very worried about how you'll receive from what aspect. Well, if it's not a push plate, there's a good chance I might be okay. Spoilers, the boss is a giant metal thing that pushes people into spikes. Well, I imagine I'm gonna have to melee the boss at some point because judging by the fact that the 2 previous bosses have involved power-up archers. What do you gotta say, Shepherd? The imprisoned one grows impatient, Outlander. Hasten towards victory. Yeah, we'll get back to you on that. Where was that shrine? Yeah, Common had a lot of cool personality. And he had some cool powers as well. Oh, there's a note here. Feast of Flesh. The great change is upon us and upon the world itself. Behold, for did he not promise riches beyond the mere material? Life surges joyful and flows free. Behold the bending of minds and the breaking of bodies and spirits. A bringing together in glorious chaos. Behold the making and remaking, the devouring, the birth, the shaping of our magnificent consumption. Okay. Well, time to go see the one, I guess. No point when your battery's battery starts to burn too much, it's time to get good. The dreadful one. Oh, he's just dreadful. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful, this boss, I say. Don't know how many enemies, but there are 5 secrets, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Well, I have like 29 quick saves, so I think we're good. Yeah, I'm definitely expecting there to be some melee. Now, I do need to remember this being the last boss, and I can absolutely fuse as many of these fucking power-ups as I want. If required. Honestly, I just laughed if I could use this once, hit the boss with it, and then it dies, game ends. Because I've got like 40 charges on this thing. We'll see if that is even going to be a possibility. Yeah, that's true. When the sigil isn't active. But I'm going to guess that this is a boss you have to melee. Or it will be encouraged to melee. But that's just me on a guess. I don't really know for certain. I haven't even tried the companion turret, but if this feels like the time, right? You know, if there's gonna be a time for using everything possible, this is it. This is the time to do that. A shrine. God, there's a lot of skulls. So many skulls. The dreadful one is... approaches. Alright. We are here, Outlander, at the very core of the world. Quickly now, break the seal that imprisons the righteous one. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. My congratulations, Outlander. You have fought long, fought hard, and freed the rightful master and inheritor of the world. Me! Oh my god! What a twist! It turns out that the shepherd is the real bad guy. Oh no! Except the statues gave it away. Still, you know. I mean, to be fair, this is not exactly a game. Okay, so... I see pillars. Do not have a good feeling about that. Oh no. Oh no. earth is he doing? Oh, I see. I just wasted the mace's thing. Or maybe I haven't actually. I've quite a decent amount of damage, but... No, fuck that. I need to be focused on the actual boss. Oh. He's not like... Okay, I'm not understanding this one at all. I'm not quite understanding what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, I get that, but he seems to be immune to... There's a barrier of damage or something. I'm clearly not understanding how to damage him yet. But you're right. I need to basically kill him because he's spawning enemies forever, I think. Alright, let's just save here and figure out what the fuck to do. Okay, clearly that's not what we're supposed to do. So, now I think this boss is a bad idea. But then what's the wrath thing used for then? Oh, do you think it's used to be... Oh, I think I get it. Are we supposed to use it to like smash the pillars then, do you think? No, it's something else. Whatever it is, I have to use the power up to win the fight or something. God damn it, there's only one power up in this whole arena? Okay. I need to use the blade to reverse the angle. Oh right, I could use the blade instead of the mace where it's powered up. I don't have to use the mace at all. Fuck. Damn it, I can't reach any more of those things. At least not easily. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense, yeah. Oh, nice. Has he run out of statues? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, shit. He is angry. Oh, it's 5. Right. That was a bad time to save. I think. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, statues. Makes sense. Jeez. Boss is spamming root shots to make significantly large clusters. Yow! Holy fucking shit, dude. What the fuck just hit me? What the hell? Okay, what the hell is he spamming there? Ugh. There's some kind of other attack that I completely... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, you're not lead shooting, are you? Jesus Christ, I want to save the game somewhere. But I'm a little scared he's starting to pull off, like, trickier shots or something. Okay, I want to get my health back. I want to save somewhere that's kind of safe. Where I don't get blasted. And I want to fuck this boss up a bit. Oh, okay. We're doing... Can I? Well, I would, but if getting near this boss is a fucking... Will you cut it out with the fucking Revenant attack, please? I swear to God, I'm just going to go full Aegis and just smack him at this rate. I mean, maybe now is the time for the mace. Oh God, he's spamming him in freeze. Yikes! What is that shit? Ugh. Am I even damaging him? Holy crap, my dude. I'm not liking this fucking... this attack at all. Do not like having to deal with a Revenant attack in groups. Holy shit! My God, someone please just hit a fucking wall or something with these fucking things, please. Oh my God, he's not stopping. Yikes, right, fuck this. No, no, that is not the one I wanted to use. That was the very wrong one I wanted to use. I did not want to use that fucking thing at all. I wanted to use the Aegis so I could just start wailing on him. Yeah, let's use the correct thing. Thank you. Is he dead? Oh, he is. Ah. Well, that was massively annoying. Having to dodge all those revenant, homing, seeking projectiles all the time. Thank goodness I saved up all my artifacts so I could use them for the boss. Oh, there's plenty of items around, but, you know, good luck getting to sample those. Ah, now I can take it. Now I could have taken him on. A little bit. I'm guessing you thought I'd be annoyed by the mechanic of the spawning enemies, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that as long as it's something you can destroy. You know, monster spawners, if you can destroy them, then I don't have a problem with them. It's when you can't destroy them, like, or block them off or something, you know. That's when it is, like, annoying. But things that you can figure out to destroy and kill, I'm cool with that. No issue on my end. This was an okay boss, I guess, but really just heavily relied on rockets and seekers. There was a second level in this arena by the lifts. Oh, right. Might have been a bit difficult to, So, I guess this was... So, in this arena, the power-up was only used to acquire extra power-ups. Otherwise, I guess, was just maybe a... Oh. Okay, well, this might have actually been nice, too. I guess. Ah, right. I see. So you could arguably have kept the spawners up then if you wanted to use the mace. Alright, well. I guess the boss was fine. Whatever. Nice big arena. Well, you did... Oh, right. You had to get rid of them all. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, something to figure out that's obvious to proceed. I'm cool with that. And there was plenty of space to work with. It was just a bit annoying that I had to deal with groups of seeking projectiles. So, the dreadful one is dead. Now what? Oh, I guess I leave now. An act of wrath. Beat wrath. And those skulls could have been bounced off the barrier. Yeah, I guess. Well, it's a good thing that Aegis is pretty powerful, huh? I wonder enough of the shepherd's crap inside to head off. Well, the shepherd's dead. Okay. Kill Pixel Games. Oh, that's what they're called. So, first boss dead, last fear. Now we wait for Wrath 2 to be released sometime next century. Perhaps. Sorry, man, but John thinks you're the worst boss of the game. Yeah, I'm still saying that first boss was awful. Perhaps you recognize some of these names as Quake mappers, Dave. I probably wouldn't. Oh, Andrew Hosholt did the music. No surprise there. Although it felt like this time the music was mainly going for ambience rather than being, except for that one level in the red rose, the red arena. The music was largely just in the background. Felt like that was intentional. He bought the soundtrack at some point after beating this. Yeah, dead last. I like how the thunder effect is lighting up the bolt from that distance. It looks a bit odd. The portable crystal of madness. Yeah, that helped a little bit to deal with the enemy spawns. Also, I quaffed some rage. Yeah, I didn't use the rage potions. I used other things, to be fair. I finally embraced it, but I didn't use a lot of things. I didn't feel I needed to. At least on medium difficulty. I definitely feel with this kind of game, and I struggled a bit with hard. Probably. Be sure to check the begin menu for a bit to see if something new unlocked. And that's that. That's Wrath. New profile? Name already taken. Okay. What does it mean, new profile? Oh. Outlander difficulty. Has been unlocked. You can play on Outlander. Oh hey, the symbol is the same symbol as the end of the game. And God help me what Nightmare would be like. I don't know if I want to know. So remember how the enemies scale with order? I want to make it so every level acts like you're playing into whoever was the last one in order. Welcome, Dreadful One. I have been waiting for you. The Ageless Sea has delivered you to the Isle of the Dead. My voice will guide you through these preparations for what lies ahead. I will meet you on the other side of the isle. Oh wow. And I guess the enemies shoot faster, attack faster, etc, etc. Yeah. Crouch weapon control. I get it. And gain my health back. Yep, thanks. These can be used only once. Behold, the blade of ruination. This is your weapon. Seize it. Yes, exactly, madam. Wretched domain wouldn't go as close as one man because you always find a mace in each level. You haven't checked enemy attacks speed, but there's a slight buff in damage output on top of what hard hat does make wonder it's best to go to level with most weapons first in each hub. Having an early slide cannon mansion is useful to the rest of the hub for a mansion. Perhaps the Dreadful One wanted to kill the Outlander once they were powered up. Like, you know, the guy for blood. Yeah, do worse outside this island. Oh yeah, the low-code righteous one and do worse. Oh, that was it. He wanted to release them so that he could perform with him or whatever. Well, I think he wanted to, like... He wanted him to release him, so... I don't know. The one has chosen you to be the savior of this world. The last guardian languishes, imprisoned by his erstwhile peers. Free him and the old world may be saved. Oh, can't actually hit him yet. But you're the dreadful one. Yeah. Ah, well, it's a good thing this game isn't really about the story, is it? The story is very basic stuff. We're not here for the story, really. Wow, look at all these cool little portal things. Still. Yeah. Alright, well, that's Wrath. Wow, I've spent 21 hours with the game on the medium difficulty. So I guess time for my final thoughts on Wrath, I guess. Are you going to ask us what we thought of it? Yes, I am going to ask you what you thought of it. And I know what your response is going to be. Maybe. So, I mean, this was, keeping in mind this was a game that was going to be on my final request list before it was removed. And then it came out, which is good. Overall, I'd say that this game is pretty decent. I do like that the levels are very full of exploration elements, are quite lengthy, and look nice to go around with some... There wasn't really any dull levels in Wrath. Not the 15 levels, not the tutorial, not the boss levels. All of them looked really, really nice. There was definitely a nice visual, graphic style to this game, which was really nice to see, you know. I was very impressed visually with most of the levels. You know, they were colorful, they were decorative, there was lots of neat little things. I still particularly like Boundaries of the Living. Was a nice level for that twist in the hell in the third hub. And just a lot of nice little areas to explore. It really just felt nice exploring the levels, honestly, looking around the levels. The sounds were nice. Weapons felt punchy. Enemies had nice feedback. General sound design seems pretty good. The music is largely ambient, except for that one level. I don't particularly mind that, because I think it suits Wrath's kind of gameplay being more about a slower paced adventure explore, rather than just being super fast. Although I definitely think you could play this game a lot faster if you knew what you were doing. Weapons felt nice. I liked that blade was useful all the way through the game. And had little quirks you could do with it, like one-hitting heretics if you aim it right, and using it for traversal and stuff. Always nice to see a melee weapon that doesn't get immediately tossed away in an FPS game. Enemies were generally decent, introduced nicely, nice variation on them all, really. I don't think there was really an enemy I disliked particularly. I wasn't a fan of the fiery creatures, but they seemed to get easier to deal with as I went on. I think there was a good enemy roster overall. Nothing that felt too cheap by itself, honestly. Yeah, I think the enemies were fine. I think combat is pretty decent overall. The artifacts were interesting. Weapon upgrades were nice. As you got each new weapon. Alt fires were cool. Yeah, generally each weapons and enemies felt fine. Bosses. The first boss was fucking awful. The second boss I figured out on my first try and seemed fine. The third boss, I guess that's where you just dump all your artifacts on it. Seems an okay boss, I guess. Story is very burly there. Yeah, simple enough to figure out. And then it's just deal with their attacks. And yeah, story exists, that's about it. Secret hunting, cool. Generally just had fun. Wrath was fun to play. You know, can't really complain for what I got. For free. Since this was gifted to me by Draukin quite a bit ago. Yes, the lists would have been useful, but ayo. Didn't need them in the end. Turns out hoarding all the artifacts gives me massive confidence in using about 4 them all at the end. I think playing on medium difficulty was definitely the right choice for my skill level. And yeah, overall I would say that I enjoyed Wrath as a pretty decent game. I definitely enjoyed it early on when I was really exploring the levels and having a good time. The architecture, yeah, I think really just the exploration and immersion of the levels was the highlight of the game. You know, even at times it felt slightly Quake-ish. I think it felt distinct enough when it needed to be. And there's lots of secret notes and things I missed, I guess, but yeah. I liked it. So, any thoughts from the chat? Anyone got any thoughts on the game? I wish you don't know what the secret boss weighted achievements are. Probably would really tilt you. The secret boss weighted achievements. You thought it was rubbish. Kill an enemy at 1 health without the cruel Aegis. Heal lifeblood. Find the keyhole secret in the mire. Kill an enemy's massacre. Cannon jump with the swag cannon. Stay in lava for 15 seconds. Find the crystallizer beneath the dunes. Turn the water for 80 seconds. Open Africa. Find the only Underworld secret in Wrath. Shoot all the eyes in the blood pits. That's about an achievement. Show off the factory. You can show off those pipes. I didn't know that. Destroy all the statues in the shadow. Find the kills, caves, crucibles. Find all the secrets in Wrath. Find secrets in Wrath. Quit over now. So open up the coffers. Beat Wrath and outline difficulty. And then 4 hidden achievements. Yeah, there was like other little things as well that were kind of cool. Like the destructible environments and like enemies could open up new areas with their attacks. It was kind of a cool thing as well. Yeah, my thoughts, I agree with you. You thought it was rubbish, but apart from that, I gave you opinions earlier. Well made, but lacking its own identity. Fair enough. Well made, but lacking its own identity. I felt that it did enough. But I will agree there were parts that felt a bit Quake-ish. Still, I think the levels that came out were pretty okay. The only level a really part of that low level was the wretched chambers with that stupid push wall. I don't know why that's still. I don't know why that was just introduced in the beginner's trap way it was introduced. On a level that's already got insta-death spikes and pits. I think that was a really, really blunder. Like Dusk. Yeah, there wasn't really a lot of humor. This was just played straight. In that serious, dark fantasy kind of way. Oh, it was fine. I enjoyed it while it lasted. No, Dusk did not. And Dusk combat is excellent. I will have to consider playing Dusk again someday. Oh no. Hey SDX Vile, thanks for the raid. I would like to say that I could show you some action, but I just finished the game. Hey Sesame, Aeon for sure. Were you still playing the city, what's it called? The city Megawad pack thing that came out like yesterday or something like that. What was it bloody called? I know I bookmarked it on my long Doom potential list. Yeah, Doom 2 in City only, that was it. I definitely remember saying in the past about like something on the lines of could you do a Megawad based on just city maps? How did I think of it? Yeah, I largely enjoyed Wrath's slow-paced exploration. The only thing I didn't like about the game was the first boss, because the flight mechanic was just a poor fight for me. It was really annoying with how the flight mechanic was used, and a strange, cheap beginner's trap in the spike map and the third hub, and having to deal with tracers in the final boss to some extent. But other than that, I did like Wrath. It was pretty okay, pretty decent. Although Dave argues that it felt a bit too Quakey and lacking its own identity, which I will say in 1 or 2 spots, I did sort of think to myself, this feels like it could just be a Quake map. that was upscaled to be a Wrath map. But yeah, I liked Wrath overall. It was good stuff. What are your thoughts on Doom 2 in City Only? Is it any good? The premise intrigues me. It's one of those community projects, and there's quite a few that like intrigue me with its premise. And I do love playing my Doom community projects. Or at least I used to. I still need to get to Doom Mode Maximum Project 2023, is it? Or 2022? Oh, that's serious. Tell me what the achievements are, because I'm probably not going to play Wrath again. Though. I mean, I'm guessing there's... Overall, yeah, I think it's good. Not every map appealed to me, but there's also some very good ones. I mean, city maps in Doom are like kind of a hard thing to... City maps in Doom can be really... I think they're one of the harder types of maps to do well. Because if you make them too big and confusing to navigate, then they just end up being boring. And city maps are described as being quite large in the project, so you know, to have a whole map set of nothing but city maps, it would be interesting to see what mappers do to make the premise interesting over a period of time. Especially, I mean, you couldn't always just go for bigger scale, right? Could you? It feels like a community project where the big question you might be asking yourself is, how can this remain an interesting gimmick after like 20 maps or something? Like, you know, I've been to a large city. There's another large city. There's another large city. Are the map's still going to be good to play after going through impressive cityscapes and whatnot? Which I guess is the reason why it's broke down into several episodes with different themes, which probably helps. So you're not going for like 10 or 12 maps of just pure cityscape, which is a good idea. Okay, sorry, sis. No damage versus the first boss. Beat Ward of Ethereum in 3 minutes. And use only melee weapons versus the Dreadful One. Well, the third achievement is probably easy if you just use Aegis. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the only thing that would probably be tricky is making sure that you get out of there when your invincibility wears off. But if you're like me and you hoard all the Aegises of invincibility, you could probably just pop Aegis, smack him with the mace, go back in, pop another one. You've got the Wrath power up to increase your damage. You know, that one just seems like it'd just be a slog. The other two, however, ooh, tough. Very tough. The different themes would go. I think that definitely helps. You know, you have a different theme to look forward to every few maps. So even if you're getting tired of the size of the cities, we can go, oh, well, it's going to be different theme in like a map or two. Alright, so I'm guessing there's no like plans for DLC or source stuff or whatever for this. Yeah. Okay. Well, this was Wrath, Aeon of Ruin. It was decent enough. I enjoyed the atmospheric exploration of the levels, and it was fun to play. Right, so the next thing I need to get on with doing will be this weekend. Because I have my poker nights coming up, and then I have co-op on Friday. So this weekend, I will be getting around to the Iron Man runs for the Iron Man League and the Iron Eagle. Something I usually do early in the month, but this time I've decided to leave it a bit later. So I'll probably do those on Saturday. And then after that, I'm not actually sure what to do, honestly. I really do not know what to do next. I mean, I could play Freudian Slipgate 2. I could play Pirate Dupe 2. I could consider starting Quake 2. Doom Infinite, Corruption. Yeah, I'm not thinking about those right now. I'm probably leaning towards doing something Doom related, I think. So I just can't decide whether I play Freudian Slipgate 2 or whether I do Pirate Doom 2. Because both of them came out recently, and I want to kind of play one of those. Just don't know which one. Or if I go something completely different. Maybe I partake in Doom 2 in City only as well. I don't know. I'll have to give it some thought. I'm not sure. I don't want to commit to anything. I mean, I was definitely going to be playing Wrath when it came out, but after that, what direction I go in, I don't know. But I will say that at this point, it is most likely going to be Doom related in some capacity. So yeah, I mean, after the Iron Mans, of course. So yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone. And while we still have a few people around, we'll go and raid somebody else. We'll give someone else a raid from the generous viewers at STX Vows brought over. Let's see who is about. Oh, we got two Doom streams. And they have a decent amount of viewers, so I think they'll be okay. Who else is there about? Man. Okay. Well, you know what I'll do, actually, then, in that case? I will give someone familiar a raid. So Nitro is playing a Dragon Quest game. Dragon Quest is that series that I did say, at least I swore to Lord Misfit, that one day I would play one of the mainline entries in that series. Preferably the one with the fighting Princess Tazarina girl, because she seems like an awesome character from playing Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2. But I'll play any of them, because I reckon it would be a fun to do one of those at some point. But yeah, he's playing that. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed Wrath. And for those who were in STX's stream, I hope you enjoyed his stream of Doom 2 Sitting Only. Might play that. I'll be doing the Iron Mans this weekend. And after that, I don't know. I'll have to think of something. Bye!